my loves, welcome back to the channel. Today's topic is um, accepting the moment. In the movement of life, or what we call life, there are changes. There's going to be changes. There's constantly changes. As you look at all energy, um, they show you a sine wave where it goes up and down. These could be comparable to the way that life, basically the movement of life, sometimes there's abundance, other times there's perceived as abundance, other times it's perceived as lack or less, we'll say less. And in these times, sometimes they could have an inward if we're not grounded in the realizations of ourselves, we can perceive it the wrong way, have the wrong reactions. It could cause fear when you perceive that there's a lack. But pretty much when we kind of go with the flow, go with the movement of life, accept the moment of the time. Sometimes there's times to build, other times it's time to rest. And the way we know when those times are, you will intuitively know. Sometimes when the abundance, for some, that's the time to where the movement is greater. It's time to go ahead and build. Other times during abundant times, it's time to just relax and enjoy those times. It's not much that you have to do, aggregate, say for instance, if you have your own business, there'll be times you get up and you hit the floor running. I mean, there's things to do. You're creating, you're building your business up, whether it's product line, creating what you need to create, wrapping. And then there's other times where the business is not as booming, and so maybe the requirements are a little bit lower, and those are the times you can take time just to rest. And we should not feel guilty about that. The ego thinks there's always something to do. It's always we gotta go. Oh no, if there's the abundance is not as much as it was yesterday, then there's a perceiving of lacking, and there's a fear of having to obtain the same level we did yesterday, or we gotta level up. That's another thing. And sometimes these can go against the nature of flow. And the way to really tap in, if you're going against or with the nature of flow, is what is love, or what is truth? What is your intuitive nature telling you? Is there some type of resistance that is coming up? Is it stressful when you're moving? These are the times. Sometimes these are things that come up to show you maybe it's time to just relax. There's times where in my business, that I feel like, okay, I need to that not need to, but there's just a movement of energy. And so the response, natural response, is to go with the flow and just move. There's creating, everything is flowing well, and ideas are coming up, and and for some reason, what's created, the results is people are buying. That's how you can tell whether there's a product that others are really they like, basically. And so these, and I just go with that flow. And then there's times where I'll sit at the computer, I get ready to create, but then energetically, it's just there's no flow there. It's just kind of a little bit of resistance. Not really resistance, but the motivation is not the same. So at those times, I just accept that. I do less. I maybe take time. That's the time to go inward. That's the time to rest. That's the time to maybe get more sleep. Leisure activities, go outside. That's the time to walk, take a walk. Um, and this may happen one day, it may be two, you know, and then it's back to the energy is back right. It's like when we're creating, we want that love space to be open. We want there to be a going with the universe instead of feeling like we're resisting. A lot of times in the egoic mind, it's always, oh, we got to fight. We got to, to get what we want. You got to work hard, even when you're tired, work through pain sometimes and cause a lot of mental anguish. There's a lot of stress. There's a lot of fighting. There's a lot of resistance. Um, that is not working with your true nature. That is not working. That is not in line with the universe. When you feel like you are always fighting to get something, it should not feel like a war, just to move. And a lot of people end up going through what we call burnout because it's almost like fighting an uphill battle. And so, yeah, I got a baby coming. Let me see. And so, yeah, when it feels like you're going up an uphill valley, be accepting of the moment, basically. The moment calls for rest. Rest. When the moment calls for movement, of course, no one is going to have to tell you to move because energetically, you'll be ready. There'll be ideas coming up. There'll be a zeal to get done whatever you need to do. These are how you recognize when to do what to do, intuitively, to staying in that intuitive space. And if the intuitive space is telling you through, yes, ma'am. Oh, you're looking at, oh, yeah, that's Marvel. If the intuitive space is telling you it's time to just sit down, then that's what we need to do, If it's telling you it's time to build, then build. It's accepting the moment. And when you accept the moment, you stay within your true nature. You stay within that love space. You stay out of the mind, which can cause the ego to be at the forefront, where there's confusion, there's stress, there's burning out, there's drama. And there's not a clarity in that space. So when we stay clear in the space of intuitiveness, in truth, and in love, in that nature, everything seems to go with the flow and not against the flow. And these are how you recognize those times. It's not always going to be the same, and accept the moment. Accept that the moment is not always going to be the same. And it's okay. It's okay if there's abundance today and then tomorrow there's not. The universe will take care of everything. Usually everything comes together. It always comes together in accordance, in the way that it's supposed to. So if there's maybe a loss today and then there's an abundance tomorrow, it's okay. It just is what it is, and I don't perceive that as suffering. I don't perceive that as a lack. I don't perceive that as being without. I just perceive that as the flow of life, the flow of what we call life. And yeah, and so that's what I wanted to talk about today. And let me see, is there anything else? Thank you for those that have always been here supporting your love. And yeah, I think I did want, I do have, and I'm so bad about marketing. Speaking of my my business, I'm starting a Etsy launch. I'm launching new products. And so I did want to insert some of that in this video. My new product launches. I'm doing giveaways. I have an email list. Come here, baby. That it's open for all who wants to sign up. So you will be notified of all of the giveaways, coupons. Right now, there's a Mother's Day sale that's going on there. The link will be below. And also the email list link will be below, and I'll continue to do that. I have to get better with marketing, putting out there, because if you don't know it's out there, then if I don't market, no one knows it's there. But it's been doing good, and I have like I say, Mother Day is coming up. To St. Patrick's Day items that are there for those who like to enjoy St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, and these are basically niche gifts, and gifts from the heart is what I call them. It's a gift shop. Yeah, and and I also sell canvas prints. I don't know, I just kind of go with the flow of what I feel like I want to create at that time. I know a lot of people say you should niche down, just sit to one set so people, but I feel like the Walmart. Today I'm feeling canvas prints. Tomorrow I'm feeling sterling silver, necklaces. A lot of the jewelry that I sell are the 9.25 sterling silver, so it is quality. I've always like to deal with real metals. Now I am working now with a company that does the 14K gold plated over the stainless steel. So we'll and those don't tarnish. They're quality also. But yeah, so I'll leave these links below, and check it out if you like. Enjoy the email list so you don't miss any of the giveaways. Anyway, thank you for liking. You got me yeah. Thank you for watching the video. Remember that you are beautiful, and I love you. Bye. Say bye, Alakai.
Bye.
Yes. Bye.